Beep beep. Get out of the road. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode on Fullstack server. It's take 3 on an intro. Yeah, it's been a day already on recording. Okay, so we're in the Nether Hub. Obviously, this is where we are. This is where we're starting our episode. I want to show you guys what I've been doing here. Let's see, can you guys read it now? Yeah. Okay, so Chameleon's Tunnel of Death and Awesomeness, and then please be careful, gas will fight on the tunnel. So this eventually will be the tunnel to my house. I don't know, I find it kind of blasé, but I guess I didn't want to do something overly exciting either. This is probably my favorite part. So you can come down here, and then hopefully you'll be on a minecart, and you look over. This is Loy's nether city. You can see it. I'm gonna be sad. I think it's Dan's tunnels next to me if Dan puts walls and the tunnel's finished, because then you won't be able to see this anymore. But I think this is like it's a cool feature to have. Just you can look over. Yeah, so the tunnel kind of abruptly ends like right here, like no ceiling, and then there's no floor. The guests have been fighting me on this build for a while. So yeah, that's fun. And I've been trying to slowly work on it. Eventually, one day, it will finally be done. I tried to use a material that like no one likes, so I can just get my hands on it. So any full stackers watching, if you don't want your andesite, I will take it. This tunnel is thousands of blocks long. This isn't gonna get me that far. That can go back with me. And I've been trying to find all the random spare pieces of things that I don't need that have been scattered in chests and bring them home with me, because there's no point in having them out here. So this isn't even enough leaves. I'll need to go get more. Now there's oak and birch, and I think these are birch leaves I put down. I can't be for sure, and I don't care if they match all the way down. I was just collecting leaves. So yeah, anybody who's got andesite and doesn't want it, leave it here. I will gladly take it off your hands. Any of these chests really. Just dump it in there. I'll take it. So right now, oh, there's something else I want to show you guys. And I'm just gonna need this. Okay, so last episode I said Duke had joined the server. You guys are gonna hear a really big squeak. And Bundy had joined the server. So Duke got on and just started working. Okay, so this used to just be, you know, like garden on both sides. Well, just grass. There was like nothing special, nothing really fancy about it. Well, Duke has turned this downstairs area into a subway. So dressed it all up and everything. I haven't been on here in a little bit. All dressed up, all nice looking. And we're gonna go here. Ooh. We'll go to the south line. You hit go. Takes us here. This is for the south line. And this rail should take us all the way out to Jay's lighthouse. Okay, so here is the shopping district. So you go forward with the farms and backwards to the subway headquarters. So I'm just gonna go forward. So there's all the shop. We just stopped at the shops. We're not gonna fancy up this tunnel or anything. Here's the farms. JC's treehouse. Well, he said this is yacht. It's JC's treehouse. JC's lighthouse and the yacht are here. Okay, so anybody has seen me do this run? This takes a while. That's in a weirdish spot. I don't know if I like where that comes out. Like in the middle of the path. It's kind of strange. 'Cause I feel like if things spawn down here, they can get up on the path. That's okay. Maybe a little decorating and it won't look as bad. I think it's just very abruptly there. So yeah, it takes like no time to get here. So if you want to go back, just go down to the bottom row, and now we're at the farm district. You see, if you want to go back, you have to take the bottom row. You can't take the top row. And now we're at shopping district. I feel like it needs to be on this side too. But I know a lot of this is still a work in progress. And I think he's trying to get the tunnels done first. So let's get out of this. Take my minecart. Okay, so if I wanted to go to Zloy's house or the gaming district, he'd turn it this way. So he's gonna have one that goes all directions and have all these stops. Let's see, watch. See, they move, so you know where you're going. Okay, so we're gonna go take the Nether to my place. We've decided. I told Duke not to build the subway station at my house. It's just too far away. So we're 10,000 blocks away from spawn, so it's not worth it. People can just take the Nether. But I will talk to you guys when I get there. Okay guys, we're back at my house. You can see we have more stats in the corner other than haste. I was fighting Wither last week. I was sick, so I didn't record it. I had no voice to really talk. Me and Final have been talking about textures, shader packs, that's it. And so I fought a Wither, like out of the mountains, way past my house, I think that way. And I almost killed it. I had like 5 iron golems, no one's beefed up. You're doing fine, and I had one more swing on the Wither and I died. And that's where everything kind of went to the poop. And I had to get Zloy and Duke to come help me. Zloy ended up killing it. But I was not sharing that Wither star. That was mine. It took me forever to get the skulls to do it. I actually want to get 4 in the center there. So I have to do that 2 more times. But I think the next time I'm going to try to set up one of those like suffocating things in the Nether. So you slam its face into bedrock, it suffocates death. I want to fight it again. Okay. So here's what we're doing today. Okay, so I am going to, like I said last episode, I'm working on a... This corner just looks weird. This is something else I was doing when I was sick. While I was sick, I was trying to be semi-productive with some of this, not just let it, like, oh, I'll just do it when I feel better. I was working on making a river, so I want in my garden. Not necessarily a river, a little pond. The thing is, this became like really uniform, and I didn't like that. So, I mean, I didn't want to sit here and play with water when you guys were watching, because I know that gets boring. Oh, kind of left. Say goodbye. Okay, so but I don't feel like the water. Yeah, it needs to be more like that. Okay. So, if you've ever seen a board game, not for Clue, the electronic Clue, specifically what this is coming from is this design is coming from there. Now, maybe not necessarily everything I'm putting in like the garden. It's just garden and gazebo. Oh, I planted 1 flower last time I was here. Alright, so when you look on it, there's gazebo on this end and garden on the end. Instead of, so that's kind of what the river is for, is like the separator between the two. Like this is in the gazebo, that ends garden. So when I put the signs, you know what it is. But I didn't want to make it so separate that it was kind of dumb. Because there's no point in it being like, this is the garden, this is the gazebo. Like, they're in the same area, they're in the middle, but in the middle of the board, it's kind of like where you put the cards and everything. It says clue in the middle, so you aren't going to have a picture there. It just says clue in the middle. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to work on it. I'm going to do a lot of this off camera because I don't feel like you guys want to watch this. Building a gazebo. It's going to be out of birch wood. I was going to use, so yeah, I kind of like laid it out already. I was going to use quartz, but then quartz doesn't have fence. Because like there's going to be fences on these parts that go all the way up, and the roof. It was just going to make it too complicated, I guess. Now, with the river here, no, even with, hey, tiger. Even with the river there, it'll be fine. You'll just kind of be really close. And then, so I'm gonna work on this. It's gazebo. I'm gonna do a custom tree here. Kind of a nice big custom tree. And then I'm gonna do another custom tree here. And I gotta put in like a path that kind of leads through. And I am gonna do a small bridge that goes over the river. Throw my boots in the water. Goes over the river so that you can walk across, you don't have to swim. Which will help a lot. So I'll be back when the gazebo's done. Okay, I'm all alone. I'll come back when the gazebo's done. I'll build that bridge first, and then I'll start talking about kind of what. And then I'll come back, talk about these two things, and then do the trees, and then come back, and then on camera I will do the path and lay a lot of plants. I'll be right back. Okay, well, I just smacked my mouse. Okay, so we're done with the bridge and the gazebo. The part of the gazebo I'm not completely sold on is the block on top. I feel like it's too tall, but then with just a slab it doesn't look like it's done. So I think I'm just going to leave that for now. Now, if there's any other things I could add, I guess I could always do it later. So I replaced the block that was here and turned it into stairs. Then I put slabs around it to kind of give it that finished look. Then I peeked inside with a light source down. It doesn't light up the whole gazebo, but it lights it up in the middle. And then the bridge, which we're gonna take. I don't like bridges that are just like floating slabs. They look weird to me. So I did this. I can't bring like anything into the water because I'll just ruin the water. So it's just gonna stay that way. It's gonna stay that way for a while. And then there's this one block right here that I just don't like having because it's kind of ruining the flow of the changing it up again. So the next thing on the agenda will be the tree that goes here. Now everywhere else is oak trees, so I'm gonna try to stick with that. Nice big oak here. What's this? I'm thinking right here, 4 wide, and then we'll have another one right here. Now, those will be the 2 biggest trees, so I'm thinking 10-ish blocks or more higher. And the rest will be regular planted trees and flowers. So I'm going to do these trees and I'll be back. I'm going to think a little bit more about the bridge. I like it, but I don't like it. Like, I don't like like those two, but then I feel like that just looks dumb. So it's kind of more of this, like, I don't really know what I want to put there. Look, I'll figure it out. But we'll be back. 2 trees will be done, and then we'll finish the episode up together. Bye, guys. No, not bye, guys. So, I guess bye for now. Bye for now. Hey, guys. Okay, so we finished the 2 trees. This took me a while. I don't want to know how long it took me. Okay, so I finished this tree. If you follow me on Twitter, you saw it. It looks like a dinosaur. I didn't mean for it to come out looking like a dinosaur, but it did. It's like there's this head and there's this tail. But we're leaving it that way because I think it looks kind of cool. And then I finished this one. This one doesn't look like anything. It's kind of, I wanted more. I didn't want it to look like a dinosaur. I didn't want it to look like anything. But this one's actually gonna get some vines. I don't know, I feel like this one, because I did more downward sweeping branches, we could do vines. Well, I'll have to fix that. Okay, like I said, we'll do the rest of this kind of together. Path goes, yeah, the paths will start right here. Let's go do the one on this side first. So the rest of this is supposed to be kind of garden, and I don't really have a plan. I may not have enough flowers to do it. It's like really echoey sounding. Ew. Don't want you. There we go. And then here's the tricky part. Is that these are in the middle of the garden. We're actually going to try to get rid of all the torches. And do just some hidden lighting. Keep up this kind of like weaving path. I think that'll work. I mean, you don't have to follow the path. The path's general guideline. How about that? This one should be that way. Okay, so then now we have some rose bushes, we have some other stuff, but first things first is we're gonna do this. See what we're gonna get by just bone mealing around. I know some of this is going to be outside of the little wall, so I'm going to have to go clean that up, because I actually don't want anything on the outskirts of this wall. We're going to need more bone meal. I was like, is it going close tonight? Nope. Back down there and have to go. I didn't think about that when I was down there. I thought I was going to have enough. Thinking about making like a quick access tunnel down near those beacons, but it involves some redstone, which I don't know if I want to do. I wish there was a beacon power that would make it so you don't get hungry, so I don't have to eat. Should be enough, plenty of bone meal. If anything will bone, we also have the roses and we have sunflowers. The only thing we don't have is the blue swamp flowers. I can't remember what they're called. I'm gonna have to go look. Okay. Of all the times I've gone through here, I don't know why I didn't notice that prior to then. It's okay. Oh yeah, it could be tall grass too. Even though this is like just supposed to be the gazebo side, there still needs to be some foliage. Go away. Okay. I really think this is probably plenty on the side. I can probably just go ahead, put the rest of this on the other side, because the gazebo's here. Just so I have more to play with. I think around the trees, I don't need like the big tall plants. I think sunflowers are probably the favorite ones in the game, because they all look the same way, which is actually realistic. You guys probably figure out how I lit corners. I think getting a few trees in here is probably good too. Like smaller trees. Not the big custom made ones. So I probably should go get. Yeah, you can probably guess how I lit the trees. Lilacs. I think I'm the only one on the server. So I put some light in the river to help. I'm really wanting to take out all of these torches that are in here on the ground. Around it, not so much. The ones around it are there for a while. Not sure how I want to light the path around everything. I'm just not quite there yet. I want saplings. I think to keep those, I clear everything out to put flowers in. Don't hit my head. I won't even use them all. Stairs, up the door. Yeah, I need to come up with some faster way. I'm thinking I might put one of those little like drop areas in every building. Yeah, this side looks weird because like the other side gets tall flowers. This side needs a couple. Okay. This is how I'm lighting like all of my trees. Okay. Let's go here and look at it. So if it needs anything. I don't think it needs anything else. I think that looks good. Gazebo, the garden. If you guys have any suggestions. Sorry about the yawn. Any suggestions, just let me know in the comments below. Tell me tell me how you guys like it. I think it looks good. I don't want it to be overbearingly full of big things. The 2 big trees is enough, because there'll be trees everywhere else. That's it for today's episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week with another episode of Fullstack.